daughters, back again. I hope you guys are doing well. So guys, today I have with me this car, which is the all new Tata Harrier. This is the top end variant, which is the XZA Plus variant. And in this video, as always, we are going to talk about the exterior, interior, features, space. By the end of the video, I'll also talk about the pricing of this car. So let's quickly start this video. Let's quickly start off with the walk around of the car. Let's quickly start off with the front profile of this car. So starting off from the front, right in the center, as you can see here, you have your Tata logo. Here you have this grille provided, and there is a chrome strip which covers the front fascia of the car, by the way. So this is the chrome strip which runs through the face. Talking about the headlamps now, so here as you can see, now here the headlamps which you get is a combination of projector LED and an halogen bulb is also used right here. So this is basically your LED DRL, this is your LED projector, this is your halogen bulb for your high beam, and this is basically your fog lamp provided right there. And here again you have some chrome which is used. So this is how the car looks like from the front profile, and it will definitely remind you of the Range Rover Discovery or the Range Rover Evoque. I'm pretty sure about it. By the way, if you have not really checked out my Evoque video, you can basically check out that as well, and you can also check out our Land Rover Defender video. I'll give all the links in the description box below so that you guys can check it out, check out all those videos. Here as you can see, the bonnet again looks quite muscular, quite robust, and in terms of the design, this car can surely give a tough competition to a lot of sedans as well. I mean, just look at it, it looks so attractive, it looks so aerodynamic from each and every angle possible. So in terms of the design, Tata has definitely nailed the car. Now here as you can see, there is side body cladding provided. Here you have this chrome which covers the complete window of the car, and these are your door handles, by the way. So here as you can see, there is a button for your request, there's a request button, there's a button for your passive entry. Before I explain you what passive entry exactly is, let me quickly show you guys the key of the car. So this is the key. Here you have 4 buttons on offer. There's a button to lock the car, this is to unlock the car, this is for your follow me headlamp. So for in case if you have parked the car in a big parking, you can basically press this button and your headlights will turn on, will switch on. So let me quickly show it to you guys how it is done. So as soon as I press this button, so here as you can see, your headlights actually switch on like this, so that you can easily find your car in a parking space. Now here as you can see, here you have a request button, so you don't really need to take the key out of your pocket. Simply carry the key, press this button, and here as you can see, doors will lock, and when you press it again, your doors will unlock and your mirrors will fold automatically like this. So this is how the car looks like from the exterior profile. Here you have a Harrier badge, by the way. So here as you can see, here you have your Harrier badge. Now this is obviously the top end variant, so you have your roof completely finished in gloss black. Here you have your shark fin antenna, and let me quickly show you guys the rear profile of the car. So here as you can see, this is how the car looks like from the rear profile. Right in the center, here you have your Tata logo. Here you have your reverse parking camera. These are your reverse parking sensors. Here you have 2 exhaust vents provided, by the way. Now these are fake vents. Your real exhaust is below here. I hope you guys can see it. So this is basically your real exhaust, and in order to actually give it a sporty touch, Tata Motors has actually given these 2 outlets right there. So that again adds up to the sporty appeal of the car. Here you have Harrier written in bold and black in contrast color, so that everyone notices it. And yeah, that is about it. Talking about the tail lights, now here you have LED tail lights provided. Let me show you guys the boot space of the car. So as soon as you press this, you can basically open the hood, you can basically open the boot of the car, and it is quite heavy actually for you to open with a single hand. Now here as you can see, the boot space which you have is 425 liters to be precise, and you can basically tumble the seats as well. So the middle row seat is a 60-40 split seat which you get right here. So you can basically tumble the seats, you can increase the luggage carrying capacity to 810 liters, but with the seats folded up, you have 425 liters available. And here you have your partial shelf, and this is how the interior and the dashboard of the car looks like. We'll talk about the interior in detail, we'll talk about the space in detail, but before, let me quickly complete my walk around from the exterior front. So here as you can see, this is how the car looks like. It looks very attractive, it looks very aerodynamic from each and every angle possible. So here, as you can see, this is how the car looks like. Here you have this side body cladding, chrome door handles, chrome running all over the car, and on the mirrors you obviously have this gloss black treatment. These are your LED indicators provided on the mirror as well. Now talking about the tire profile, which you have right here is 235/65 R17. These are 17-inch matte black alloy wheels which you have right here, and yeah, that is about it. So guys, I think I've covered most of the things on the exterior front of the Tata Harrier. Now it's time to let's quickly get inside the car and let's quickly start talking about the features that you have. Let's quickly start talking about the space which you have in the Tata Harrier. So let's quickly move inside. First of all, okay, so I'll have to unlock the car. Okay, so here, as you can see, this is how the dashboard and the interior of the car looks like, and we'll talk about it in detail. First of all, here you have this leather tan treatment provided on the dashboard, on your seats as well. These are tan colored leather seats which you have. Here you have 6-way adjustable seats, so you can basically push it behind like this. You can push it forward like this. You can also increase the height of the seat, and you can also recline the seat like this. So that is how it is done. Okay, so now let's quickly move inside the car. Let me quickly start talking about the features. So guys, now I am inside the car. Here, as you can see, this is how the dashboard and the interior of the car looks like. It looks really very premium. Here you have this wooden type of a treatment provided on the dashboard. Here the plastic quality, it is on the softer side, so that is again a very good thing to have. Here you have this glossy silver treatment on the dashboard. Now let me quickly switch on the car so that I can talk about the features. Here you have push start stop button, and that is how the Tata Harrier will welcome you. Okay, so there you see, that is how it actually does the whole swipe, and I have left the door, the boot opened, so it will show you right there. Okay, so now let's quickly start talking about the features, starting off from the steering wheel. Here you have your leather wrap steering wheel. Here you have few buttons. This to increase the volume, this to decrease the volume. From here you can actually accept and reject the calls. This is for your Bluetooth. You can basically change the source, and from here you can basically change the tracks and radio channels, and here you also do get voice command. So right now, as you can see, the temperature which is set, it is set to 18 degrees Celsius. So let me quickly increase the temperature for you guys. We'll do it with the voice command.
Please say the command after the beep.
Increase temperature to 22 degrees.
Setting temperature to 22 degrees.
So here, as you can see, that is how the voice command actually works. Now let's quickly start talking about the instrument cluster. So here, as you can see, here you have a 7-inch digital display which you have right here. This is your speedometer, which is an analog unit provided. Now here you have a few buttons. This is for your cruise control. This is to toggle through the infotainment, what do you call the instrument cluster. Now as soon as you press this button, so these are the basic information tips which the instrument cluster will show you. So here it will show you the power and torque. Here it will show settings. Here it will show distance to empty, instantaneous fuel efficiency, mileage, trip A, trip B, and the power and torque which is put out. So let me rev it a bit. So as soon as I rev it a bit, it will actually show the amount of power and torque which is churned out. So yeah, that is about it. That is about the instrument cluster. That is a 7-inch display right there. Here you have your indicator and controls for your light. Here you have your wiper provided, and this is your 8-inch touchscreen display, by the way. So here, as you can see, in terms of touch response, it is really very good. By the way, this is a Harman system. It comes with a JBL speaker set, by the way. So here you have 9 speakers on offer. There are 4 speakers, 4 tweeters, and a subwoofer with an amplifier. And in terms of the sound quality, the music system actually sounds really very good. I'm pretty impressed by the sound quality of this music system. I'm not playing an audio right here because of the copyright issues, but you can definitely check out that video on Instagram. I'll provide you guys with the link in the description box down below. So here, as you can see, as soon as you get into phone, so here there are a few settings which you can basically do. So this is for your vehicle setup, this is for your audio setup, so it provides you with an equalizer. Here you have phone setup, so you can basically pair devices via Bluetooth, and volume setup and system setup and themes as well. So here, as you can see, you can basically change the theme from red. Let's get it to purple. So here, as you can see, you can basically change the this thing as well. So that is how it works. So guys, now here, as you can see, Now here, as you can see, here you have a few buttons provided. These are the same controls which you have right here. Here you again have a few buttons provided. So this is for your front fog light, this is for your rear fog light. Here you have your button for your hazard lamp, this is for your eco mode.
Economy drive mode activated. Sport drive mode activated.
Here you have your controls for your automatic climate control AC. Here, if they would have provided a wireless charging pad, that would have been really nice, but that's not the case here. You don't really have any wireless charging pad provided right there. Here you have a USB point provided. There's a aux connectivity provided as well. Now here you have a rotary knob, so you can basically select through 3 different terrain modes.
Wet mode activated. Rough road mode activated. City drive mode activated.
So these are the 3 modes which you have right here. These are the terrain modes, and here you also do get eco as well as sport mode on offer. Now this is basically your 6-speed automatic gearbox. In terms of the shifts, it could have been a little bit more quicker. In fact, when you go completely hard on the throttle, it actually takes a few milliseconds in order to respond, so that definitely could have been better. But otherwise, from the engine, as soon as you get it into sport mode, so here as you can see, as soon as I get into sport mode, it really gets very aggressive, and
City drive mode activated.
yeah, so this system keeps talking to you continuously. So this is the drive mode, and this is your neutral, this is your reverse. So here this is your reverse spying camera which starts, and here there are 3 modes. So this is for your wide, this is for your zoom, and this is your normal mode. So that is about it. And let's get into park again. Here you have again 2 buttons on offer. So this car actually comes loaded with 14 safety features. So here you have hill descent control. Here you have a button for your traction control. You can switch off traction control as well. Here this is your handbrake, by the way. They have actually provided this in order to give it you a cockpit like feel inside the cabin. So here below this you have a button, so as soon as you press it, you can basically put it down like this, and when you need to engage it, you can basically just pull it over and it gets engaged. Here you have cup holders provided, and below this here you have an armrest. This is again, here you have this leather treatment which feels quite nice, and below this you obviously have your space to keep stuff. So here you have a 12-volt charging point. There is a USB point as well. This is a cool glove box, so that is again a very good thing to have actually. Now talking about the vanity mirror. So here you don't really have any vanity mirror as such. Here you do get an automatic IRVM. Here you have beautiful lights inside the cabin. So here as you can see, this is how it works. So these are the lights which you have. Let me switch it off. Okay, now talking about the main feature of the car. So here as you can see, here you have a panoramic roof provided. Let me open it a bit for you guys so that you guys can see it. Okay, just a single click and it opens up like this. So this is the amount of space which you have here, and let me close it again. And guys, most of the time I actually keep the sunshade open. I don't really open the sunroof of the car. In fact, I never open the sunroof of the car. I mostly keep open this sunshade in order to get in a lot of light inside the cabin, so it actually feels quite positive inside the car. It brings in a lot of light, as you can see. So guys, I think I have covered most of the thing inside the car. Here you do get a sun visor with a vanity mirror and light, and this is your glove box provided right here. Here you can basically keep a small laptop as well. Here there is space to keep your stuff, and you can basically keep there your car manual. And seats, as you can see, the seats they really get good bolstering, and these are leather seats which you have right here. So these are the seats, tan colored seats, and in terms of the comfort, the car is really very nice, I would say. Now we'll get into the second row as well, and I'll show you guys the amount of space which you have in the second row as well. So guys, I think I've covered most of the things on the exterior as well as the interior front of the car. Now this car obviously gets Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and automatic climate control AC as well. So yeah, that's about it. Now the steering wheel is adjustable, so you can basically adjust the steering wheel for tilt as well as telescopic reach. So yeah, that's about it. I think I've covered most of the things inside the car. Now here you basically can accommodate a 1 liter bottle. Here you have space to keep your umbrella. There is some again space to keep your stuff, and these are power window switches. Here you again have this leather finish provided. Here you have this silver treatment. The door handles, the quality of the door handles feels really very nice, and from here you can basically fold the mirrors like this. So here you basically do get electrically adjustable and foldable mirrors. So I think I've covered most of the things on the exterior front of the car. Now it's time to get in the second row of the car. So let's quickly get inside and let me show you guys the amount of space which you have in the Tata Harrier. So here, as you can see, this is the amount of space. This is how the second row looks like of the Tata Harrier. Let me quickly get inside. So here, as you can see, now I am inside the second row of the car, and in terms of the space, Tata Harrier has definitely impressed me a lot. In terms of the legroom, as you can see, you can easily stretch your feet below the driver as well as co-driver seat. In terms of the knee room, you again get decent amount of knee room right here. There is a magazine holder provided, so you can basically keep your newspaper as well as magazine. The under thigh support is again really very good. It is decent, I would say. And here you again have some space where you can keep your stuff. And below this, there is nothing actually. Below this, here you do have a 12-volt charging point provided. Below this, it is kept really, it's not really very ergonomic right there. And talking about the shoulder room, you can easily get 2 adults and a kid in the middle. In fact, you can also get in 3 thin and fit people at the rear, so it is quite spacious, I would say. And here you do get adjustable headrest. There is a armrest provided with 2 cup holders, so you can sit like a boss and you can enjoy the view out there. Let me show you guys the space which you have at the center. So for instance, if you make someone sit right here, so the problem here is the fact that here you do get a hump, and which is quite a big hump, I would say. So the middle passenger will have to basically adjust their foot right here, or they can basically place it right here, and this is how they might have to sit. So yeah, that's about it. That's about the second row space of the car. Here you do have a handle with a hook, and there's a light placement as well. Here you have a panoramic roof which brings in a lot of light inside the cabin, makes it a very premium, gives it a very premium appeal. Here you also do get a handle with a hook with a light. And talking about the door pads, you can easily get a 1 liter bottle right there. There's again some space here. There's again some space provided right here, and here also you do get this tan colored treatment, leather treatment, and the door handles also feel quite nice. So guys, I think I've covered most of the things on the exterior front of the car. Now it's time to start talking about the price of the car. So let's talk about the price and let's conclude the video. So the price of this car, now this is the top end XZA Plus variant. The price of this car is 21,10,000 rupees. On road it might cost you somewhere around 26 lakh rupees. At this price point, if you are looking out to buy a car which is really very spacious, which provides you with a lot of comfort, and which feels robust, which is safe, and which also has very good amount of power on offer, basically you'll have to get it into sport mode in order to enjoy that crazy power on offer. So yeah, if these are your requirements, then definitely I think this is the car to go with. I know that there are a lot of options out there which provides you with a lot of features compared to what the Tata Harrier is offering right now. So the only suggestion that I would have for Tata Motors is the fact that they can definitely improve on basically the features front. They can get it loaded with a ton of other features which the competitors are basically offering. And in terms of the engine refinement as well, the car surely could have been a little bit more better. So the ride quality is something which has really impressed me. The driving dynamics of the car are really very good. So guys, yeah, that's about it. The price of the car is 26 lakh approximately on road. And at this price, if these are your requirements, then definitely you can consider the Tata Harrier. I hope कि आपको ये वीडियो जो है पसंद आया होगा. I hope you guys like this one. And if you still have any question, you can surely ask it to me on Instagram as well as in the comment section down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer most of your doubts. You can basically also check out my review of the the Tata Safari as well. Now, by the way, talking about the engine, now this car is powered by a 2-liter diesel engine which makes 170 PS of power and 350 Newton meters of torque. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys like this video. I have already reviewed that Mercedes-Benz A-Class. I have also reviewed the Land Rover Defender. I have also reviewed the Tata Safari. So you can basically check out all those videos on our channel. If you like watching videos in Hindi language, you can also check out our Hindi YouTube channel, which is Auto Revs Hindi. All the links will be provided to you in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, drive safe, ride safe. Bye-bye.